how do you incorporate culture into your English lessons? I think one of the ways that we are seeing more often in a lot of course books and also in Voices is we're not just looking at British culture per se, but we're looking at, culture and elements of culture from different parts of the world. And here are some examples of that. Do you know where these places are? I think Rachel knows where they are.
I think the one on the right is in Sweden and the one on the left is Peru.
Absolutely. The one on the right is an underground train station in Sweden. Isn't that amazing?
It really is. It's really beautiful. And the one in Peru, it just makes you want to go there. It makes you want to travel again.
Those are the salt hills, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing that that's a natural phenomenon, really.
Just amazing that it's natural.
And I think this is one of the ways that we can be a window onto the world, really. We can provide that to students. I think one of the most exciting things about learning a language is the idea that it's opening the world up to you. And this is one of the really nice ways that we can do that in the classroom.
And we don't just want to see places in America or in the United Kingdom. We want to see, all these different places, all these, these natural phenomena from all around the world. Amazing. When we talk about culture, we also kind of talk about food, don't we? I mean, I think food is like this universal unifier. We all love talking about different types of dishes. And here we have on the right an infographic from Voices Elementary that looks at different trends of food. And if you look further at the infographic, if you look at that page, you'll see that it even looks at different cultures' way of looking at other people's food. So for example, what do the Italians think about Chinese food, for example, and what do the Chinese think about French food, etc. And it's just great fun to look at the infographic.
I remember when I was a teacher, food was definitely one of the topics that provoked some of the most lively conversations, especially because I was teaching in Italy and people care so passionately about food, and I'm really curious to know what other people eat in other countries too. And I think some of the teachers here who are commenting are saying that they like to make these kind of comparisons, and even talking about how culture differs within the same country, and making comparisons between their own culture and the cultures of the countries where the languages originate from or other students' languages.